Very good evening, everyone. This is Rajendran here, joining from Market Calls, and welcome everyone to how to set up Algo Trading Desk. So this is the introductory session for the traders who are very new to algorithmic trading and then who want to set up their algorithmic trading desk and the information which is required to set up an algorithmic trading desk. That is a discussion that we're going to do in today's session. And I hope the audio and video quality is good enough to kickstart. If yes, simply type yes so that we can quickly kickstart with the session. So there is a chat box down there where you can go and simply type yes. Tamin says yes, Kapil says yes, Mukesh says yes, Praveen says yes, and Nayak says yes, Mahendran says yes. All right. So thank you for the quick confirmation, guys. So without any further delay, we'll quickly kickstart into the session. See, first of all, let me tell you why you should listen to us, like who we are. Like I myself, Rajendran, like I've been trading since 2006 onwards. Primarily, I use more of a systematic approach plus market profile and order flow concepts primarily. And I also educating traders, particularly systematic traders and algorithmic traders since 2013 onwards. I had closely built 100 plus open source technical analysis indicators and trading systems across various trading softwares. Most of my works are primarily on AmiBroker, TradingView, and Python. And I had built, not me as such, we as a team had built an algorithmic trading platform. So we've been providing various algorithmic trading tools since 2017 onwards. And of late, we've been providing a platform called AlgoMojo. So AlgoMojo is a kind of a trading platform for DIY traders, which is currently consumed by more than 8,000 plus algorithmic traders across India. We also had built various execution modules for AmiBroker, TradingView, NinjaTrader, Excel, and Python. And we've been continuously keep on developing various modules which will simplify the works of algorithmic traders. So in today's discussion, what we're going to do is like, what is automated trading? The tools and resources required for an algorithmic trader. If I am a trader, then how I should enhance my learning. And what type of strategies and risk reward ratio involved in those strategies. Setting up a simple trend following framework for automation, how to set up. I'm going to show you a demo on that. Primarily, I'm going to use AmiBroker as an example to set up the simple trend following system for automation. I'm going to show you an end-to-end demo how the thing works. So first of all, let me tell you what is an algorithmic trading or automated trading is all about. The moment it comes to automated trading, it talks about rule-based trading. So we use, in order to build the rules, so we have to build the rules using some financial softwares like AmiBroker or TradingView. A lot of softwares are there, MetaTrader, NinjaTrader, and recently the tools like TradingView kind of platforms, multi-charts. So various types of trading tools are available in the markets. Among them, the most popular things are like AmiBroker, TradingView, Excel, and Python. These are quite top popular frameworks among retail traders for automated execution. So using these softwares, what we will do is like we will analyze the data in real time and we'll try to take a trading decision. A trading decision can be based on technical analysis. Trading decisions can be based on some sort of a quant techniques. Or a trading decision can be based on techno-fundamental information also, right? So end of the day, what makes is like it makes the decision faster, right? It's completely systematic. The decisions are completely systematic. Absolutely 100% non-human decisions, right? So it's totally away from the human bias. And automated trading can be used across multiple brokers. You can deploy across multiple brokers. You can deploy across multiple exchanges, right? So that's the main benefit of that. You can use algorithmic trading to monitor multiple trading instruments in one single go. And the best part is like automated trading can be implemented using a variety of software platforms. So some of the platforms we closely work with, most of the traders that we closely work with are AmiBroker, TradingView, Python, and then mostly MT4 kind of platforms and Excel based trading strategies. So these are the traders we do interact with on a daily basis. So why automated trading, if you ask me? So many traders, they want to go with a scientific approach. So they want to take trading decisions based on data driven, right? So if you are from that community, like who want to approach the markets in a data driven fashion, from your trading perspective or from an investing perspective, yes, automated trading is one of the right solution. And of late, traders are increasingly adopting to trade automation, right? Particularly post 2020, post pandemic, a lot of traders are getting awareness about APIs, automated trading, and broker infrastructure and all those stuff. So one good thing about automation is like automation brings trading efficiency and scalability. Like tomorrow, if you want to deploy multiple algorithms and you want to deploy your funds across different markets or different trading strategies, that is totally possible with automated trading. End of the day, what algorithmic trading brings is like at large, right? It brings trading discipline. It reduces emotions and fear. Of course, you cannot completely avoid emotions, but it will significantly reduce your fear and greed-based trading decisions. Many times, human decisions are mostly clouded with such kind of biases and news-based sentiment. Suddenly, some big news would have been coming and destroying the market, but despite that, market opens gap down and we keep on ramping up. So those are the places we get stuck at those places to take a trading decision. You know that it's a buy, but you don't want to take it up because things are looking bleak or things are looking not looking very good end of the day to take a longs. So that's what your human intuition might be saying. But machines will be taking in decisions way better than humans most of the times. So basically what a trading algorithms do is like it analyzes the data, the stock market data it analyzes, and on top of that we'll be applying the trading logic, or aka we call it as a trading rules. We generate trading signals, buy signal, sell signal, short signal, uncover signal. So various signals will generate entry, when to enter, when to exit. So these are computerized programs that we're going to write. I'm going to show you a sample how to do that. And then we're going to convert those signals to orders, and we'll be sending those orders to the exchange. Everything will be 100% complete automated process without any human intervention. That's what our trading algorithms do, right? It takes care of end-to-end, right from the looking into the trading logic, from execution, from automation, and sending it to the exchange, retrieving the data from the exchange, retrieving the data from the broker side. Completely, it takes care of everything. So there are a lot of wide varieties of trading strategies a trader can adopt. Mostly highly preferred one, which most of the traders they are doing, is like trend following. Trend following, it's pretty easy to do. And most of the trades are based on the directions of the market trends. So the traders will be anticipating trends in the markets. Some people will be anticipating trends in an hourly time frame. Some people will be anticipating trends from an intraday time frame, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And some traders, they'll be looking for a slightly positional view. They might be going for a 4-hourly or daily time frame. So different traders, based on their different requirements, they'll adopt trend following strategies. So they'll be using tools like moving averages, Dawn-chain channel, parabolic SAR, or super trend kind of tools, super trend, half trend, alpha trend. So these are some of the new modern tools that most of the traders has been using. Then there is a method called mean reversion, like where traders will be expecting that price will always return back to the mean, like Bollinger Band kind of stuff, or RSI or stochastic oscillator. People use it for mean reversion purpose. And there are quite a kind of an advanced studies like statistical arbitrage, news-based trading. Like high frequency trading is not for retail traders though, but that is also part of the automated trading. Mostly institutions, they prefer doing HFTs by supplying, they do market making and other stuff, market making, arbitrage, latency arbitrage. That is what they'll do. And algorithmic options trading execution is one of the popular technique which has been off late. It's been gaining among the traders, particularly a lot of traders. in the industry, they started doing algorithmic options trading, where traders are mostly engaged in trading options. So they try to collect theta, or they try to do volatility based trading strategies, or delta hedging kind of strategies, or option pricing models and volatility forecasting models based strategies. This is also increasingly popular methods which has been practiced in the industry. Even retail traders, they do involve in those stuff. And multi-asset trading. This is quite popular for the fund managers who want to trade multiple asset classes across stocks, bonds, commodities, and currencies. Of course, when it comes to Indian markets, it's easy to automate your trades across stocks, commodities, and currencies. So if you're having a multi-asset algorithm, trading algorithms, where you want to deploy your portfolio across various exchanges or various trading instruments, and then you want to diversify your trading instruments or diversify your trading strategies across instruments, then multi-asset trading is one style of trading a trader should practice. So here, this is a recent data from NSE equity markets, where you can see that algorithmic trading percentage is quite heavy from the retailers, like 16.87% is mostly 16.87% of the traders in NSE equity does algorithmic trading. I mean, this is mostly talks in terms of volume, not in terms of traders though. So this overall volume, 16.87% is done by algorithmic trading, which is purely done by retail traders. And then institutions also, they use in the form of DMA, direct market access, to execute larger orders. So they use that is like 3.39%. And there is a co-location facility is there. So this, which is widely used by the market makers and arbitrage players. So a lot of traders are involved in arbitrage. A lot of traders are involved in scalping and market making. So that's why the co-location percentage. This is also a part of the algo only. So that alone consumes to be 34.58%. So you can see that the algo from this algo here, it contributes to the retail algos plus prop trading algos mostly. This number has been earlier. Exchange don't publish those numbers, but now they are giving a bifurcation of non-algo and algo-based numbers. A number has been quite significantly increasing. To give a perspective, right? So back in 2008, when the markets are very new to mobile-based trading, like the mobile-based trading is like 1% back in 2008, 2010 kind of timings. 1 to 2% is the adoption. Out of overall orders, only 1% to 2%. But now we have sophisticated mobiles, modern smartphones are highly capable of handling faster orders. So now we can see that the mobile penetration has been deeply post the mobile smartphone explosion, right? The percentage has been jumped to 18.82% when it comes to equity markets. The same thing is happening for the algorithmic trading field also. Now that algorithmic trading field is like booming, more and more users are increasingly adopting to algorithmic trading. And when it comes to equity derivatives, right, the size of the trading is comparatively smaller, and most of the chunk has been dominated by the co-location traders, like AKA market makers and arbitrage players. So those are the guys who are dominating the markets. And direct market access by institutions. Institution is what they'll be primarily using DMA access, 10.19%. Even mobile-based trading is also 13.44%. See, this IBT is nothing but internet-based trading. So internet-based trading is nothing but people use their trading terminals for EXE terminals mostly. EXE terminals, or it could be even web terminals also. So mostly EXE terminals or web terminals, the users are like 9.42%. Right. So one thing is there, the algo framework has been in equity markets, it has been kickstarted. So I would say like the numbers are pretty smaller, but the size of the volume which is made by the retail traders are quite a huge in numbers. And that numbers is likely to go up. Probably, I think another 10 years from here, this numbers could be like 10 to 20%. I think that's a jump that we're going to see in the next decade or so. See, first of all, let me tell you some of the basic requirements for an algorithmic trading. So number one thing, we need a trading logic. A solid trading logic, which explains when to enter, when to exit, which instrument to trade, how much to bet. So what is the position size for the current trading system? So a lot of things are involved in that trading strategy. It basically talks about rules, right? So end of the day, the trading strategy is nothing but a bunch of computer programs which can be coded. I'm going to show you that. Now, the trading strategy will be usually deployed on top of the trading software. In our case, it is going to be AmiBroker. I'm going to show you and I'm going to demonstrate a simple AmiBroker trading strategy, how it can be on top of that, how we can develop a simple trading strategy and how we can deploy it. And then we need to have a real-time data feed because we need live real-time market data, which will be feeding into the trading software. The data will be analyzed by the computer program, and on top of the computer program, it's going to generate trading signals. And then we also need to maintain an historical data. Historical data will be maintaining basically for research purpose, research backtesting, optimization, walk forwarding kind of purposes. We'll be using that historical data. And for trade execution purpose, we'll be using a broker API plus the trading bridge. So these are the mandatory requirements. So if you ask me what will be the costing, overall costing for an algorithmic trading setup to be done, right? So definitely, maybe I'll try to pull up and I'll go to the whiteboard and then we'll try to do a rough estimate over here. So basically, when talking about trading logic, so what it requires is like, it requires time dedication and research. Of course, it's going to cost a lot of time to build this. So cost is, money is going to be zero over here, right? Like that. Because we are going to create our own trading strategy. We're going to get into some sort of research and then we're going to build the trading strategy based on our market understanding or where there could be a possible edge in the markets, and we want to garner that edge or alpha in the markets. So time dedication and research is what primarily required. More than a money, time dedication and research is what it is important. And then trading software. Trading software. See, something like AmiBroker, usually you can see like it comes like an one-time license fee. One-time license. So one-time license, so maybe we say like probably let's go and explore the cost of AmiBroker here. I'll go to amibroker.com. From here, I'll go and pull up downloads. So if I go here like AmiBroker 6.0, if I'm going to download this free trial version, it will work. 95% of the features will work without any issues. Like that means what? Lifetime it will work, even though they say like free trial version, the free trial version will be working almost, there's no time-based limitation to that basically. So you can download a 32-bit or 64-bit version. But if in case, if you want to go for a paid version, so the paid version, it will be costing anywhere between, I would say like, there are three variants. They have AmiBroker Standard Edition, AmiBroker Professional Edition, AmiBroker Ultimate Pack Pro. So if you want to be an algorithmic trader, the AmiBroker Professional Edition is what it suits. So which costs somewhere around $359. It's a one-time license though, right? But if in case if you feel like the licensing cost is too heavy, still you can go with a free version. So you can, if you're going to go with an AmiBroker 6.0, AmiBroker 6.0, you can go with an free trial version itself. Using trial version is highly capable of backtesting. You can do optimization, you can do walk forward testing, you can do automated trading, or even you can do manual trading also. So there is no restriction in that. There is no time limitation. It's absolutely free. So it comes at zero cost. Whereas if you're going to go for an latest AmiBroker version, AmiBroker 6.4, then probably the cost is like, it's a one-time license cost. So $339, right? So 359 now, 359 USD. It's a one-time fee. One-time fee. All right, so that is the trading cost. And then the second one, what we need is the real-time data feed. Of course, real-time data feed. So the real-time data feed, there are various vendors are there, global data feeds, True Data, ExcelPix. So it's highly recommended to stick with any of the authentic vendors. All these are authentic data vendors who provide data for NSE, MCX, NSE equities, derivatives, currencies. So different exchanges, they'll charge different subscription fees. So the subscription fee could be anywhere around 1,500 to maybe 3,000 or 3,500, depends upon what exchange, how many exchanges you want, right? So per exchange, and depends upon what is your package, how many symbols you want. So basically, different vendors, they charge different pricing fees, and there are very limited data vendors are there who are supplying for AMI broker when it comes to Indian markets. And almost everyone provides quality data in the markets. And apart from that, we have illegal vendors who supply at rupees 500 or less, or at 350 per month kind of charges per month or per exchange. So they come at a very low cost, but the quality of the data feed is also highly lower. Maybe at a beginner level, they can try these kind of stuff. But if you are deploying professionally and you are managing a sizable portfolio, it's highly recommended to, if you're really serious about automated trading, then you should consider global data feeds or True Data or ExcelPix, right? But if you are really want to test some waters with some smaller some smaller quantities, but later on you want to adapt, then one can go with the illegal data vendors, but it's highly not recommended one, because the quality of the data is not trustable. Like that is the problem with the illegal data vendors who charge like 500 rupees kind of stuff. Then comes historical data. So historical data you can collect in various forums. There are a lot of forums who supply IEOD data. So forum, you have to search for IEOD data for backtesting purpose. Backtesting, like for example, backtesting 10 years of data, 10 years of Nifty future, 10 years of Bank Nifty futures. Then you can go and search in various forums are there. Various forums like TraderG, you can go and search it out, Indie Traders. And there are a lot of Facebook communities are there, like Facebook groups. So one of the popular group is like AMI broker based group is there in Facebook. They also upload such kind of IEOD data. And so, or if you genuinely want to purchase, you can go and purchase from data vendors. So data vendors also you can go and buy like Global Data Feed or True Data. So you want to procure some 5 years of data, 10 years of data, and you want to do it for research purpose. You want to collect those data, and then you want to import that data into AMI broker, and you want to do the backtesting and those kind of stuff if you want to do, and you want to have a legitimate data sets, then it's it's good to go with these vendors, but it's quite costlier. It's going to be costlier. How costly it is, if you ask me, they charge roughly around 17,500 per month. I'm not sure, but that's a rough estimate that Global Data Feed used to charge. It's quite heavy. For a retail trader, it's not suitable for anyone, right? But if you're looking for free resources, a lot of free resources are available in the internet. So the people can go and get those data from those places. Next to that, historical data, so what else? Of course, broker API and trading bridge. So broker API plus trading bridge. So basically, you can throw the example. We're going to use Algomojo. Algomojo, right? If anybody is opening a trading account under Algomojo, it comes at zero charges. Zero charges for anybody opening a trading account. So where a trader will be getting the access to the broker API plus trading bridge also. It's a lifetime free account. Otherwise, if somebody want to already having a trading account and you want to connect with AlgoMojo, so existing account, if you want to connect, existing account, you want to connect with AlgoMojo, then the charges goes as like 1,000 rupees, 999 per month, 999 per month, or the effective price will be reduced to like 500 rupees per month. Per month, if somebody is going for an annual subscription, So that is the costing, overall costing which is required for the traders who are using AmiBroker. Maybe if in case if you are looking for TradingView though provides the free data, you need to have a pro subscription. Another 750 plus rupees, $15 is what they'll be charging if in case if you want to opt for TradingView instead of AmiBroker. Right, but I'll tell you one thing, the real-time data feed is something which is the real backbone for the automated trading, and also the trading bridge and broker API. So these are the two dominant things when it comes to which plays a major role in automated trading. So Kunal is asking, can it possible to do automated trading from price action point instead of data driven? See, price action is also what end of the day it is going to be some sort of a trading setup. It's some sort of a trading rules. The moment it is ending up with some sort of a trading rules, it is purely a data driven trading decisions only. Yes, totally, it is possible, Kunal. Kishore is asking about data feed cost. So talking about data feed cost, you can go and check with the platform vendors, data feed vendors, right? Global Data Feed, or True Data, or Excel Pix. So which vendor that you like, you can go with those respective vendors. Samin is saying like he had opened account under AlgoMojo, but he wants some sort of an support. You can definitely get in touch with our support team, or you can send a mail to support@algomojo.com. I'll ensure that you'll get a proper support. All right, let's move forward. So how the algorithmic trading happens from AmiBroker, I'll tell you. From AmiBroker, we'll be generating the trading logic. So trading logic is nothing but bunch of programs which is going to generate signals, and the execution logic, which is going to convert that signals to orders. Then I'm going to have the trading bridge, which transmits the order to the broker, and the broker OMS receives the order and it processes the order, and it's going to transmit the order to the exchange. So this is a very simple process. At a very higher level, I'm just explaining this, but now I'm going to show you how the thing works. So I'm going to pull up my AmiBroker here. AmiBroker. So the version which I'm using is 6.4. However, there is not much of a difference between 6.4 and 6.0. So if you are using 6.0, yes, some of the features may not be, which is there in 6.4, you may not get it. But still, the traders who want to kickstart, they can straight away start with 6.0. Some modern features are missing in 6.0 though, but that is not anyways connected to automated trading. For automated trading, 6.0 itself highly enough to automate their trading procedures. You can see that the moment I open my AmiBroker, it also opens my data manager as well. So the data manager is from Global Data Feed. So any symbol that I'm visiting, let's say I'm just trying to visit Nifty over here. Let's say I'll try to visit Nifty, automatically the data will be coming into my AmiBroker over here. So it'll be trying to connect to the data, and then it'll be trying to load the data. Or probably, let's say like I want to open a specific symbol. Let's say I want to open 18,000 call option. February contract, 18,000. 23rd Feb 23. Still not connected yet. Maybe sometimes the data vendor might be under maintenance on weekends. So let me try to reconnect again. So if the data vendor is connected, we'll be seeing a green color icon saying that the plugin status is okay. That means the data vendor is connected to, the connection has been established between AMI broker and the data vendor. Sometimes they might go for a maintenance. So if it is turning green, it could be like the data vendor has been, connectivity has been established, but I think probably they might be going for a maintenance. I think for weekends, they'll be mostly under maintenance. Anyways, doesn't matter. So first we'll go and I'll show you the trading logic, how the trading logic will look like. For that, I'm gonna go to Algomojo, algomojo.com. So here you can, at this point in time, you can log into a certain set of brokers, right? So some of the top brokers in the country has been already integrated. And very soon we'll be launching with a few more dozens of brokers we're already working with, and we'll be onboarding them as well. So currently Zerodha, Fires, Alice Blues, Angel, Upstocks, Trageny, Zebu, First Stock, and Samco, and Paytm are the brokers which we've been currently supporting. And very soon we'll be, right now we've been working on 5paisa, and then Goodwill Commodities, and then probably Kotak and Finvasia. So these are some of the brokers, and then, so these are some of the brokers we're gonna work on in the very recent times. Probably in the next month or so, you'll be seeing at least another dozens of brokers will be there in the list. So once you open a trading account, you'll be getting access to the you can go and log in, and if you're having the trading credentials, you can directly go and access as if your own trading terminal. So what Algomojo does is like it provides access to, let's say I'll go and log in with let's say like I go and log in with some of the broker like Upstocks. I'll go and enter my credentials. I log in with Upstocks. It goes and takes to the broker's page. From here, I enter my trading credentials, and automatically I'll get signed up. So in my case, what I'm going to do here is, in today's case, I'm going to log into one of the test account, Angel Broking, which I already logged in. So I'm just going to click on login. I log in with Angel. It logs into my trading terminal. So Algomojo here, it acts like a trading bridge and also a trading terminal and also the broker API. So it's kind of a one integrated thing. So you don't need to get any additional broker API as such. So you directly log in as if you are already having a trading account. You can directly go and log in. First thing that you have to go and generate is like you have to go and generate the API key. So this API key and API secret key is what primarily responsible for automated trading. And then we have to deploy a small bridge over here, so which I'm going to download the bridge. So I'll go to Arrow Bridge from here. I'll go and install the bridge. So it's basically a small DLL. So I'll go and install and click next. I just follow the procedures over here. Once I follow the procedures, it's a simple installation procedure. And finally, I'll execute some of the batch files. So what will happen is like the bridge will be ready to install in my PC. So which I had already installed in my machine. So this bridge, you don't see it basically. So what it does is like the bridge will be continuously looking for new orders. So AMI broker will be transmitting those orders, and those orders will be collected by the bridge and will be transmitting orders to Algomojo, and Algomojo will in turn, it will transmit to the broker. So it happens like this. If I am having an, in my AMI broker, let's say I'm going to pull up a trading strategy here. So in order to pull a trading strategy, I'm going to take a trading strategy from the Algomojo itself. Under Algomojo, let me go to the Algomojo trading terminal. From here, I can go to Arrow Library. So under Arrow Library, you can find modules and strategies. So I'm going to tell you what is a strategy is all about. A strategy is like, all these are open source strategies. Anybody can download the strategies. They can modify the strategies. They can change their strategies. They can use it under their own time frame. Let's say I'll go and pull up one of the very simple trading strategies, what I'm going to pull up over here. So let's say I'm going to pull up a very simple strategy like super trend positional. Let me go and download this, right? It's a very simple trend following trading system. Of course, many of the traders already known about this simple strategy. Save it, and then I'll also save it inside my folder. I'm going to go and save it inside. Let's say like I'm going to create a folder name. I'm going to say like my Algo Desk. So under here, I'm going to put trading logic. So one is going to be trading logic. And another one is going to be the execution modules. See, the trading logic contains what? It contains only the buy-sell signal, when to buy, when to sell kind of signals. So basically a simple technical analysis-based trading system, which uses ATR as a primary mechanism over here. All right. So let's say this particular trading system has buy-sell models. Whenever there's a buy is there, I want to transmit buy orders. Whenever there's a short signal is there, I want to transmit a short orders to the system. So this is a pure trading logic. Any pure trading logic will contain a bunch of rules. So the rules would have been coded over here. When to buy, when to sell. So ideally it narrows down over here. When to buy, when to sell, when to short, and when to cover. So buy here, it talks about what? Long entry. So buy here talks about long entry. And sell here, it talks about long exit. And the short here, it talks about short entry. And the cover here, it talks about short exit. So any strategy, if you're coding with buy, sell, short, and cover, basically we can build a trading system on top of that. For example, I can go and create a simple strategy over here. I can say, I want to buy when there is a crossover between EMA 10 and EMA 20, EMA close, 10, and EMA close, 20. So like this, I can write a rule. This is a simple rule I can write. I can even write complex rules also. So AmiBroker is highly capable of writing simple rules to complex rules. Not only that, you can also go back and backtest those complex rules as well. Likewise, sell, I can say like, I want to sell probably if the MACD falls down below 0. So I can say like the crossover of 0, MACD. So where the price, where the MACD value is falling down below 0, that will be an exit for my trades. So here the buy represents what? Long entry. And sell represents long exit. Right? Likewise, short is nothing but what? Short. I can go and say like a reverse EMA crossover. I can say like this is a bullish EMA crossover. If I want bearish EMA crossover, I'll say like 20 and 10. That is going to be a bearish EMA crossover. This is going to be my short entry rules. If you don't want to have a short entry rules, you can simply keep short equal to 0. That will make your code to enter into only long only trades. And cover equal to, I can say like a bullish MACD crossover, probably cross off MACD, 0. Something like this, I can create a very simple rule, right? So, but the thing is like, this will not bring any plots on top of the charting system. So if you want to plot, you have to, if you want to plot arrows, you can plot arrows over here. There are a lot of functions which are supporting for plotting arrows. And if you want to plot target, stop loss, then we have to go and write the trading logic for the same, right? And we can also design our own dashboard. So where a nice and cool dashboard over here, which shows what is the latest buy sell information which is there. So all those things are codable. So all these instructions, whatever you are seeing on the screen. So here we are not only seeing the trading logic. So in this example, the first example, what I showed you over here, it contains only the trading logic. I can automate this, but I cannot see it visually. If I want to see it visually, I have to plot the EMA values, I have to plot the MACD values, and I have to check, right? I have to have a dashboard, I have to generate the signals. So all those things is what it comprises to become a trading algorithm. A trading algorithm doesn't mean like it should be only a buy-sell rules. So a simple buy-sell rules is enough to do an automated trading. But if you want to visualize what is happening, right, you also learn to plot certain values. You have to plot the stop loss, you have to plot the target levels, you have to plot the signals, buy-sell signals. Then only you can get the feel of that algorithmic trading, right? Maybe if you are trading in 1 or 2 instruments, you may have to watch the charts. But if you don't want to watch the charts, if you want to do an automated trading on 50s of instruments, so you can use a scanner-based automation. So that is totally possible with AmiBroker, where you can monitor large amount of data set, large amount of symbols, and then on top of that, you can generate buy and sell signals. and you can totally run your trading algorithms on top of AmiBroker. That is also totally possible over here. But at a beginner level, to get the feel, whatever that we are doing is right and the executions are happening proper, it's highly recommended to go with the complete visualization features. Right. So the trading logic is deployed over here. The next one is I have to connect my trading logic. I have to convert these signals. I got the signals over here: buy, sell signal, when to buy, when to sell, when to short, when to cover kind of signals. Now I want to convert the signals into orders. So that is where we have to go for an execution modules. So talking about execution modules, we can go over here. It's under Arrow library. If I go here, I can go to AmiBroker modules. Here you can find a lot of modules over here. Right. So here, one of the important module is like smart order trading module. I'll download this. I'll open that code, and then I'm going to post that code into my coding block. So I'll go to my C drive where my AmiBroker is kept, C drive. I'll go to my program files. I'll go to AmiBroker. Inside AmiBroker, formula is the folder. I have to look into that, formulas. So I had to go to my folder, my Algo desk. This is the folder I had kept. So inside that, I'll go and use this Algo execution modules, right? So now a trading strategy is nothing but what? A combination of trading logic and also the execution logic. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to convert this into orders. So I'll go to I'll right click and then refresh from the charting section. So I'm going to go to my Algo desk. So my Algo desk. So here it is. Here I'm having trading logic. We already used the super trend. Now we have execution modules. I'm going to drag and drop on top of that. Right. So now you can see that Algo status is disabled. So I can right click and go to parameters. So here you can see that I can see the list of brokers that I can connect with. So I'm going to select Angel Broking over here. The default version is going to be version 1. And I'm going to get my API key and API secret key, which is connected to my Algo trading account. So I go to the Algo API section. I get my API key and API secret key. I'm sorry. All right. And let's say I want to trade in Nifty futures. So I'll go and set the exchange as NFO. The trading symbol, what I want to trade is like Nifty future. So I'm going to enter Nifty 23 Feb 23 FUT. So that's a symbol for Nifty future. If you don't know the symbol, you can always go to the dashboard. From here, you can pick up the symbols from here. Let's say I'll say like Nifty FUT. I should be able to see those symbols. I can go and add those symbols over here. I can also manually place orders from the trading terminal also. I can manually place orders. I can enter orders. I can exit orders. And I can go and buy orders from here. I can transmit my orders manually from here as well. And I can see it in the order book as if I can handle it as if like my own trading terminal. And this information, the symbol is what I'm going to use it. Right now, markets are closed. That's why the market depth is not updating. Otherwise, during live market hours, the market data will be updating over here. So this symbol is what exactly I'm going to bring it over here. And then I'm going to select what kind of order it is. Should I want to send an MAS order? MAS is more of an intraday order. And NRML is more for an carry forward positions. So I don't want to carry forward. Maybe, let's say I'm going to carry forward my positions. And quantity, I'm going to set like 1 lot 50 is the quantity to trade 1 lot. Maybe if I want to trade larger orders, maybe if I want to trade like 5,000 orders over here, 5,000 quantity, then I can say like I can enable split and I can say like I can set the freeze limit. So once I set the freeze limit, automatically I'll be able to transmit larger orders. Let's say for something like Bank Nifty 900, and then I can send larger orders over here if in case. Or I can also set my own split quantity. I can say like every order I'm gonna, even though I'm gonna punch 5,000 orders in one shot, bigger orders, it will slice it into multiple pieces, 1,000 into 5 times. That's what it automatically splits and then automatically sends larger orders. So this module is not only capable of sending smaller orders, the module is also capable of sending larger orders also, right? So that is the part of the execution algorithm. Execution algorithm will take care of all those things. So even the execution algorithms are nothing but what? They are also a bunch of formulas only. They are how to send those orders. That is what it explains. So it takes the order controls, it takes what exchange that you want to place, which symbol that you want to trade, what is the product type. We are creating all the kind of controls, and we are saying like when buy signal is there, what order has to send, like what message has to be sent to the broker. These are the messages will be sent to the broker, which broker it has to send, which strategy it is, what exchange, what symbol, whether you want to buy or sell, what is the product type, like whether it is an market order or an stop loss order or a limit order, or what is the product type. Like product type can be like whether it is an bracket order or a cover order, something like that. And what is the price? Like price is generally 0 if I'm going to send a market order. And what is the position size and disclose quantity and trigger price, and whether it's an AMO order or not. If it is a larger order, should I have to send larger orders? If it is yes or no, that is what split order will carry. And split quantity will carry what? Like how many packets that you want to send. Like even if I want to transmit 5,000 quantities, 1,000 quantities what I can send as a split order. So it will slice it into five multiple orders, and then it will transmit to the exchange. So all those things are done by AlgoMojo side. So now I'll ensure that all the settings are done, right? And then I can also have a button-based trading control as well here. And I enable the algo, so I'll get to have that button trading. So with a click of a button also, I can transmit orders. There is a one-shot square off is there. This will square off all your open positions. All your open position across all the exchanges, it'll try to close. So here we have a BE button. BE button will like, if I press off the button, the BE button will be entering into the order. BX will exit the order only if the open position is there. If there's no open position, it will not exit anything. Likewise, short entry, it will try to enter into the shorts. Short exit is designed smartly. So the BX and SX are smart orders. Means only if the position is there, those positions will get totally got squared off. Any open positions are there. Even if you're having hundreds of quantity, all the hundreds of quantity will get squared off. Even if you're having 500 quantity also, those bigger orders will get squared off. Right? That is that's a simple button-based position to exit even smaller orders also, larger orders also. All right. So Samir is asking, can you use backtest with the AlgoMojo in AmiBroker for automated trading? See, let me tell you one thing. If you want to backtest, only AmiBroker can do the backtest. Right? AlgoMojo is an execution platform. So means once you have done with your analysis, once you are done with your backtesting and everything, and now you want to automate your trades, that is where the AlgoMojo comes in. AlgoMojo doesn't have any inbuilt backtester. AlgoMojo doesn't have any inbuilt strategies. Means all the strategies you have to deploy at your own side, and you can use AlgoMojo for automated execution. Right? Maybe at this point in time, we don't have any backtesting engine, but very soon we will be coming up with a backtesting engine as well. Can we connect multiple accounts with AlgoMojo? Yes, Rakesh, that is where the modules comes in. So if in case this is for single account holders, maybe first I'll show the demonstration of the single account, then we'll move on to the multiple accounts. So I also enable the log section over here. You can see that there's a log window. So where I can see the messages, what are the messages which are transmitted by AmiBroker to my broker, what order got executed, everything I'll be able to track over here under the trace section. So you have to go and enable the trace. So enable the internal and external trace functionality. Now I'm going to show you on demonstration. So once the algo is enabled, ensure that all the parameters are right. So broker is set right, API key and API secret key, ensure that there are no spaces, and then ensure that the bridge is properly installed, and proper exchange is set, proper trading symbol is set, product symbol, quantity, split orders. So in my case, I'm going to send only smaller orders. I'll set like 50. If in case you want to go for larger orders, then only you have to send those such kind of quantities. So and then button trading I had enabled, voice alert it's enabled. Means buy signal, sell signal, that kind of alert will be sent from AmiBroker, which you can able to hear it. And ensure that if you want to trade enable, it will do both long only and short only also. However, if you want to trade only long only signal, you can do long only. If you want to do only short only, that also you can make use of that. So now I'll go and run the bar replay over here. I'm going to pick up a random data. So let's say like I'm going to go and simulate some 9th of February. I'm going to simulate over here. So end of the candle only is going to generate the signal. So until then, it will not generate any signals at all. The moment signal bar closes, new bar opens, it will automatically generate a signal. So once it generates a signal, you can also see it in the log as well. So the order has been transmitted to the exchange. So if the order is getting transmitted, I can able to see it in my trading terminal. So I can go to the order log section. Any orders which are coming from my AMI broker, I can able to see it in the order log. So it contains two information. One is when it is received from AMI broker. It can receive from AMI broker, or it can receive from TradingView, or when the order is placed to the exchange. So what time it is received, what time it has been placed. So when it received immediately, it placed the order. So that timestamp also you'll be able to get it over here. And what is the message? This is my account number, and then exchange, and also what kind of order it is. Like any new orders coming in, automatically I can able to see the new orders coming in the order log section. See, this order log is different from order book because order log contains only automated orders, whereas order book contains both manual orders as well as automated orders. So means, for example, let's say State Bank of India, I'm just trying to buy manually. Even this manual orders also will be coming into the coming into my system over here. Let's say I'll go to the order book over here. I'll be able to see the order book from State Bank of India also. But this State Bank of India will not be reflecting in my order log because order log shows only the automated orders only. So end of the day, if you want for post analysis purpose, you can also download those logs as well, which you can later on use it for your own reference. So every given day, only 1 day of log will be maintained. So once the day is ended, it will be totally refreshed, and tomorrow the screen will be remaining in fresh for you to take any fresh orders incoming. The order log will be displayed. And one thing you need to remember is like logging into the trading terminal, like AlgoMojo itself a trading terminal over here. So logging into the trading terminal is mandatory. That's an exchange norm. So every day a trader has to log into AlgoMojo. The moment you're logging into AlgoMojo, you are automatically allowing any automated orders to execute into your accounts, provided if it is coming from your own API key and from your own API secret key. So this API key and API secret key, you have to keep it separately. You should not share with anybody else, right? It is as good as like you are sharing your login ID and password. You should not be sharing with anybody else because it is connected to your own trading account. All right. So once the login is done, when AMI broker is generating signal, then only order will get punched. If you are not logging into the trading account, order will not get punched at all. That's how that simple it is, right? So logging into AlgoMojo is primarily very important. You can log in from anywhere. You can even log in AlgoMojo from your mobile application also. I mean, you can open your mobile Chrome and then you can log into AlgoMojo from there. Or you can log in from your tablet or anywhere you can run. You can run your AMI broker in a separate machine. You can run AlgoMojo in a separate machine. That's totally possible because I'll tell you how the execution is happening over here. So you're seeing that orders are getting punched, right? So I'll tell you the flow, how the execution is happening over here in case of AlgoMojo. So when it comes to AlgoMojo, first AMI broker is generating the signal. So AMI is basically, so AMI broker is generating signal. It throws signals. So this is the signals are generating from our trading logic. Trading logic. Now, on top of the trading logic, we are using execution logic. Execution logic. This execution logic is what it is preparing the order information. So it prepares what? It prepares the order information. Order information. Now, this order information is what it has been sent to. This order information is what it has been sent to the bridge. So ideally, you don't see the bridge because bridge is running in the backend. The moment you install the bridge will be keep on listening to the orders. The trading bridge. So in our case, the bridge that we've been using here is called Arrow Bridge. Arrow Bridge. And the bridge will be constantly listening to orders. And the very next millisecond, it will be transmitting those orders. So once the order has been transmitted, right? It goes to AlgoMojo. And from AlgoMojo, it goes to broker server. So under broker server, they have their own order management system, OMS. So from the OMS, it reaches the exchange. So all these entire execution will take approximately how many minutes, how many milliseconds? If you ask me, anywhere between 200 millisecond to like 600 milliseconds. So that's average execution timings. It could vary, depends upon different internet providers, depends upon where your location is. Are you located anywhere in India or abroad, or outside India? So it depends upon your execution speed may vary. So typically anywhere between 200 to 600 milliseconds is what you can anticipate. So some people will claim like 50 milliseconds. That is totally not possible, because if you try to reach the ping itself will take, let's say I'm trying to ping something like my own website here. I'll go and open an server which is hosted in India, right? We'll say like ping marketcalls.in. So the ping itself, it is taking, here it's taking only 4 milliseconds. So the ping itself taking 4 milliseconds. So typically sending those orders, and then all our servers are hosted in India only. So typically it will be going to be anywhere between 200 to 600 milliseconds. So now I'll show you with the larger orders. If I want to, let's say I'm an option trader, I want to execute larger orders. So I'm going to show you a different module to that. And then I'm also going to finally show you the multi-legged execution module. So there are a lot of execution modules are there, right? So you can go and go to the Arrow library over here. From here, you can go to modules. From here, you can reach AmiBroker modules. So what are these AmiBroker modules? A lot of modules are there, right? So what are these modules are all about? So some of the modules are like, I can go and execute in options. I can go and execute. So recently, let's say like I want to execute one of the options order, which I recently designed. I also recently published also. So I'll go to the blog over here. So under the blog section, any recent information which will be available over here, I'll be able to get those information. One of the module which I recently published is a button trading module. So this button trading module, I'm going to copy it. Let's say I'm going to use it in my AmiBroker. Let's say I'm going to I'll pass this. I'll open a new blank chart. I'll go to new formula. From here, I'll open the formula and then I'll paste the values over here. I'll also going to save this as a button trading module. So I'm going to transmit a larger button options module over here. So I'll go and save this code under my algo trading desk. I'll say like I want to send options button trading. Options button trading module. So means on click of a button, I want to transmit orders. So, you know, right, there are a lot of expiry date traders will be there who want to scalp the option trading. So those kind of traders, these kind of button trading modules are highly useful. So right click, I'll go to the parameters. I have to set the API key and API secret key, same procedure everywhere. So I'll go to the trading terminal. So from the trading terminal, I'll go and get the API key. And there is no restriction on number of strategies one can use. They can use any number of strategies. I'll press OK. And then I'll say like, I want to send every time I'm punching, I'm going to punch, let's say like 5,200 quantity I want to transmit. So I'm going to enable split order over here, and split quantity, I'm going to make it like 1,000, and I'm going to enable the module. And voice alert, I'm going to enable over here. I'm going to clear static variables, and then I'm going to select the expiry date. I'm going to trade 23 Feb 23 contract. I'm going to trade Nifty, and the strike interval is going to be 50. Lot size is going to be 50. The lots I'm going to trade is like I'm going to trade 120 lots is what I'm going to trade. Okay, I'm going to trade in a slightly bigger quantity. So maybe the long, if I'm going to punch long CE quantity, I'm going to trade, maybe I want to trade 5,200 quantity. So long put option, I'm going to trade 5,200 quantity. Long call option, I'm going to trade 5,200 quantity. And short put option also, I'm going to trade 5,200 quantity. So I set the values over here. I can also set the strike selection, what strike I want to trade, in the money, at the money, or out of the money. So if I am selecting the offset as 0 over here, the offset 0 will select at the money option. You can see the at the money long and at the money C long and long exit. Likewise, the at the money call option, I'm going to trade maybe slightly OTM call option. So I'm going to short the call option over OTM call option over here. So I'm going to select 2 and 2 for call option. If I'm going to select -2 over here, it will try to select in the money options. So in the money options, and instead of 0, if I select, let's say like -4 and -4 over here, let's say one of them, let it be 0. One is on at the money put option. I'm going to say like -2 in the money options. So in the money put option and out of money short call options, in the money call options. I can design those buttons over here, right? So what are the buttons that I've been designed? There is also a tracking over here. If I go to Windows, I'll go to the interpretation box. Under interpretation box, I can also track what are those orders which has been punched. So let's say if I'll also open the log window to check how the orders has been getting punched. Okay, so if I click on 5,200 orders in one shot, I'm going to enter over here. I'll be able to see that what is the order has been punched. I'll be able to see those information, and those information will be already available over here. Right, so the order would have been placed to the brokers, and the split would have been enabled. So multiple orders would have been got triggered. So maybe I'll show you. I'll put the things towards the left, and I'll bring the order log towards the right. You can see that all these orders are belong to the option orders, right? Option orders, and maybe I'll try to send an in the money put options. A larger quantity is what I'm going to transmit. You can see that instantly the order got executed. All these put options are over here. And I'm also getting a confirmation as well. So if I go to the order book, I'll be able to see all those put options coming in, right? So under the order log, I can instantly able to see those information. Let's say I'm going to transmit 5,200 orders. I'm going to transmit on the put option on the short side. I'm shorting a put option over here, larger quantity, 5,200. You can see that instantly it is getting punched over here. How much time it is taking, if you ask me, very little time is what it is taking over there to punch those long orders. So you can also, I'll also able to track over those things. What is the overall net quantity which is available in my system? I'll be able to track over here as well. And if I want to exit, I can also exit from the button as well. With the click of a button, it will execute all the open position. If the open position is 5,200, it will execute everything. Or if manually you are trying to add another 600 quantity also, you want to close all the open position as well. So it also executes completely. It will square off your open position with a click of a button. So you can see that the 5,200 orders which I transmitted over here. So it has been like 1,000, 5,000 quantity, and remainder 200 quantity also got punched, right? So this way you can transmit larger orders. That too, in a very short span of time, we'll be able to transmit those larger orders. And all those orders you'll be able to watch in the log window, what time the order got transmitted, what information has been transmitted, what is the expiry date, what action it had done, what time it had sent, everything that you'll be able to track in the log window. If you don't want log window, you can close it out whenever you want. You can always go to log window and you can pull it up, but ensure that you enable the log window, then only logs will get captured. Right, so that's a primary important thing when you're doing an algo trading setup. You have to enable those things. So these kind of things, it keeps the memory for closing purpose. If I want to close, it reads from this set and then it closes those orders. So whenever it is closing those orders, you can see that it is removing those internal memory, right? So it removes it from the internal memory. If in case if I'm placing any larger orders again, the orders, what are the orders I'm sending over here, it will be reflecting over here instantly. But if I want to manually erase it, there is a provision to erase the manual internal memory. Let's say I just closed all my positions manually itself. Now I want to start fresh. So there is a provision here provided to clear static variables, right? Generally, whenever any module is using internal memory, we have this kind of provision. All right, so that way you can transmit larger orders. But the people who are looking for executing in multiple accounts, again, there is a module for that. Let me go to Arrow library. From the Arrow library, I'll go to Arrow module. So one of the module is like multi-client smart order module. So you can also do a multi-client button trading module also. And then multi-client smart order module. So this will be like, I can download this. I can First, I'll go and put it in an execution module section. So I'll do one thing. I'll go to that execution module, right? So I'll go to my algo trading desk. Trading logic contains only my trading logic, right? It can be buy, sell, short cover kind of stuff. Or with contains target, stop loss, trading stop loss, all those mechanisms will be built in the trading logic. And then I'm going to have an execution module. Here I'm going to paste this one here. So now if I want to punch orders in multiple accounts, let's say I'm having 3 accounts or 4 accounts. So what I'll do here is like, I'll go and I'm going to open an, let's say I'll open a new window over here, file, new blank chart. And then for time being, I'll remove the log window. I'll remove the interpretation box. I'll keep it only plain vanilla charts only. So I'll go to the charting section. From here, I'll go and go into my algo desk. I'll bring the trading logic over here, drag and drop, right? I'll go to 5-minute time frame. From here, I'll go to the charting section. I'll go to execution modules. I'm going to drag and drop the multi-client smart order module.
Order placed.
So once I'm done with that, now in this case, what is happening here is like, let me check what is the issue with that module. Of course, it should add up. Say super trend, I'll apply. Super trend is applied over here. Now on top of super trend, maybe I'll try with some other strategy here. Right? So let's say I'll go to library. From here, I'll go to strategies. So any free open source strategies which we are finding it interesting, I'll be able to get it from here. Or you can also go and search in market calls. A lot of libraries are there already available. Let's say I'm going to bring something like a simple super trend intraday or something like that. This is more of a trading strategy here. I'll download it and then I'll go to my algo trading desk. I'll put it inside trading logic, paste it. That's more of a super trend intraday based trading system. I'll go to charts, right click, and then refresh. Super trend intraday based trading system is what I'm bringing over here. 5-minute time frame. Charts. I just drag and drop the multi-account module. So right click, I'll go to parameters. So here you can see that I'll be able to configure for multiple symbols. Different trading symbol for different account is also possible. Let's say first account is going to be angel account. I'll set the symbol like I want to trade in Reliance equity I want to trade. Right. So I'll also bring some Reliance charts as well. Reliance. So Reliance charts are here. And then I want to set my API key and API secret key for my first account. I can set the quantity. Let's say I want to first account, I want to send a 10 quantity. And then second account, I want to trade in Alice Blue. I want to enable the client. So by default, clients are in disable mode. I can enable whichever client I want to trade. And let's say this is my another account where I'm going to set the symbol over here. Some brokers might be using different symbol. For example, Upstocks, they don't use Reliance. So they don't use Reliance-EQ. They use only Reliance. And Zerodha, likewise, they do use Zerodha. They want to use. So I'm going to enable the account. Here also Reliance. Here also they'll be using only Reliance. So different account, I can set different quantities. And now finally, I'll go and enable the settings. So I'll set the quantity. Even here also, multiple accounts with larger order execution is possible. I can enable the split, those kind of things are possible. I can have a button-based trading over here. That is totally possible. With the click of a button, I can send orders to multiple accounts. That too, bigger orders are possible over here. That is totally possible. And with the voice alert, all those stuff are already available over here. So now I can set what time I want to enter my trades, what time I want to exit my trades, what time I want to square off my trades, how many trades I want to limit. I say like I want to limit only 2 trades in a day, or I can say like 4 trades in a day. I can just set those trades. I can adjust the trading parameters. and I can start trading over here. And again, a one-click button, it cut off all the positions across all the clients. If you're having 4 clients, you can add 4 clients. If I have 10 clients, let's say what I can do here is like I can go and add in the coding section. In the coding block, I can add more blocks over here. This is like block 1 for that account 1, account 2, account 3, and account 4. Likewise, for account 5, I can go and add another 5th account. I have to go and add. So I just simply add another parameter over here, 5 and 5 and 5 and 5 and 5 and 5. Likewise, you just change it to everything to 5. So the 5th client, you can add it directly. So it has been made in a very simple fashion that you can go and add a 5th account also now. Right, and in the trading control itself, you can say how many accounts that you want to trade. So let's say now I want to trade 5 accounts, and probably the 5th account is going to be the I just want to trade Reliance. Maybe the 5th account is also belongs to Angel Broking. So I go and select Angel Broking. And then I set the AP key, AP secret key, and I set the quantity as like 20 quantity I want to punch. So when one signal is happening, simultaneously order will be punched to multiple accounts in one shot, and that will be sent to AlgoMojo within a fraction of seconds. So that is how the thing works with multi-account trading. So Meenakshi is asking, can you please update the Python SDK of yours? So I think probably by Monday, we are going to launch our own Python SDK. I'm the one who's, me and my team are working already on that. So maybe Meenakshi, you can send a support ticket. We'll be responding to that. You can send a message to support@algomojo.com. So since Rakesh asked connect with multiple accounts with AlgoMojo, I guess that question has been answered. So Buddhadev is asking which one is better for algorithmic trading, TradingView or AmiBroker. So let me tell you, TradingView is mostly for the beginners. But if in case you want to have complete control over your own trading strategy, then AmiBroker is the best thing, because TradingView doesn't support certain things like scanning is not possible. Ready-made scanning only it's possible. Customized scanning is not possible. And portfolio backtesting is not possible in TradingView, which AmiBroker does. Optimization, one of the very important feature, optimization, walk-forward testing, Monte Carlo, all these things are not possible in TradingView. So TradingView is for beginners who are already 1 or 2 years experience in the markets, who want to do an hands-on on automated trading. They can go with TradingView. However, if you want to be a professional trader, then AmiBroker is the best solution if you want to automate your trading executions. Can you tell manual trading with multiple accounts? So probably if you're talking about button-based trading into multiple accounts, there is also a way to do that. You have to choose a different module over here. The module that what you have to use is, you have to go to the arrow library. From here, you go to modules, AmiBroker modules. So one of the manual trading module is like a multi-client button trading module. So you can use this module and you can configure multiple accounts. Using this, you can make use of trading in multiple accounts. Let's say you are having your own accounts with 4 different brokers, or with 4 different same broker but different different accounts. Then you can use multi-client button. So with a click of a button, you can transmit orders, buy exit order, sell exit order, all those things you can able to send from the multi-client button trading module. So Kunal is having one interesting question. How does NSE know which order is coming from algo or manual? See, very interesting question though. These days, brokers are instructed any orders that are coming via API, they are sending as an API order or algo order. So it has been tagged saying that from which broker it is coming in, whether it's an algo order or not. Now, exchange clearly, they will do the bifurcation over here. Brokers are clearly instructed to give a proper permission. Right, so they know whether the order is coming from the web portal, or it's coming from the trading terminal, or coming from the mobile terminal, or even is it coming from the API-based orders, means automated orders or not. Would you also be talking about Python-based algo trading in this upcoming webinars? Of course, not in this recent webinar session, but in our upcoming session, definitely we're going to talk a lot about Python based application. Once we're going to launch the Python based library, right? So which I already had that library, which I've been testing it out, the library. Once I launch the library with proper documentation, we'll be talking more about it, and we'll be bringing more webinars on Python based automation as well. See, for Python, there is no trading bridges required. Trading bridges required only in certain cases. Maybe I'll tell you which are the tools which requires bridge, because not every tool requires a bridge. Basically, AmiBroker, right? AmiBroker, they don't have a direct interface to talk to the internet. So we need a trading bridge for that. So AmiBroker requires a bridge. Something like NinjaTrader requires a bridge. MetaTrader requires a bridge. MetaTrader. However, so these things, it requires a bridge. Trading bridge is required. Trading bridge is required. Can I directly use broker API and can I transmit orders from NinjaTrader or AmiBroker? If you ask me, absolutely not possible. Bridge is definitely required. Or AlgoMojo is also required. Bridge and AlgoMojo both goes hand in hand. And for something like Python, you don't need any bridge. The exe installation bridge is not required. Directly you can call Python and directly you can communicate with the AlgoMojo API directly. Right, so Python doesn't require bridge. TradingView doesn't require bridge, and Excel doesn't require bridge. Even Google Apps Script doesn't. Google Excel sheet. You can also transmit order from Google Excel sheet also. This also doesn't require any Excel based bridges. So from here also you can directly transmit orders from AmiBroker. I mean from these modules, but no bridge is required. No bridge installation is required. So means you can run in any of your own application, Linux or Solaris server or your own Windows server or Windows desktop. You can run all these modules. All right, but for AmiBroker, NinjaTrader, MetaTrader, definitely a trading bridge is required because they are not at this point in time, they're not capable to communicate directly with the internet. Though AmiBroker modern bridge, modern version 6.4 does, without bridge it can communicate, but still older versions it requires some sort of bridge, right? So bridge is like kind of a transmitting medium. It transmits from AmiBroker side to the broker side. That's what the bridges does. It's an intermediate layer. I hope that explains Kunal's question. So if you use Python, do we need a separate data feeds and trading bridge? Data feed is definitely required, even if you're going to use Python also. But trading bridge is not a necessary thing, because if you're going to use Python, you will be designing your own trading bridge. Can you connect with the multi-account with AlgoMojo? Yes, it is possible. I said that. So Murugesh is asking about AlgoMojo modules include algomojo.afl in my code. Should I use both or anyone? So it's highly recommended to use the latest module. So what are the modules that you're talking about are very old modules. So now it is more of a drag and drop module on top of your trading strategy. Any trading strategy, buy, sell, short, cover is designed. You can just drag and drop the execution module, and that's it. You're done with your setup. You just go and configure, and your automation is more or less done. I guess that explains Mr. Murugesh's question. Kunal is asking about for NSE currencies. Usually market orders are not available in case to take it dynamically from the market depth. See, that is mostly broker dependent. Some of the brokers like Angel and Fires, they are accepting market orders. So, but majority of the brokers, they don't accept market orders, right? So they put a restriction on their RMS. So risk management system they practice by the brokers, they restrict traders from taking market orders. However, the brokers like Fires and Angel, they support market orders in options, market orders in currencies. That's totally possible. Some brokers they allow, some brokers they don't. That's the usual fundamental thing here. So Nityananda is asking, what are the current laws on algorithmic trading in India? So right now, the algorithmic trading framework is in progress. I think SEBI is likely to release. We are almost waiting now for quite some time now. And as of now, there is no restriction on the API-based trading at this point in time, right? So, but however, soon the regulations are likely to happen around that. But the only thing is like API-based trading is going to stay. That is for sure. All right, so I'm sure I had answered most of the question. Amol is asking, is it possible to trade option orders from future chart? Absolutely possible. That is where we have another module called futures to options module, or even spot options module. So you can use this module, spot futures module. So where you can, if you're an option buyer or an option seller, you can go and configure this module where signals will be coming in future charts or option charts, where the order will be punched in call options or put options according to your configuration. There is also multi-legged option execution is there. Let's say you want to trade some of them like credit spread or debit spread, straddle, strangle, synthetic futures, diagonal spreads, calendar spreads, or ratio back spread. You want to do, you can use this particular module on top of the any trading strategy, and you can go and configure it. So you can go and configure, like you want to be a credit spread trader, you can go and trade a credit spread. That is totally possible, right? So this module provides these two modules is what you have to explore if you want to know more about options execution. So the same thing will be explained in the blogging section also. So time to time we'll be in publishing various articles. You just simply type options. You'll be able to understand some of the options module that we had done recently. So if you want complete explainer, you can go and search in the blog. Step-by-step instruction has been provided how to configure those things, right? How to configure in spreads and what is the importance of those modules, how you can do a drag and drop and you can deploy on top of your trading strategy. So everything has been in and out explained in this module. Very soon we'll be come up with video tutorials also. So at this point in time, we are quite busy in building those modules. But once we're done with the modules, we can be transmitting those modules. Like we'll be publishing a lot of video tutorials around that as well. So that it makes traders too easily. All the trader, what we want to focus is like, they want to focus on their trading strategies. What is the style of execution they want? They should come to Algomojo, drag and drop the module, and then they should make use of those things. That is how it's supposed to be. So Sudeep is asking, can we code a strike selection for credit spread based on spots, charts, signals? Absolutely, yes, it is possible. You can do strike selection for both the legs. You can do that, right? So that is, if you go to the multi-leg execution module for AmiBroker AFL code, the code itself comes with the strike selection. So here you can see that the offsets over here. For buy signal, I'm just selecting and put credit spread. So -2 is the in the money option. It's trying to sell, and it's trying to buy in the money options, and then it's trying to buy OTM options. So I can say like one of them is going to be in sell position. So that means it will try to sell the in the money option, and it will try to buy OTM as a hedge. It's going to take it up. So likewise here, I'm going to short, when short signal is happening, I'm going to sell a call credit spread. So where -2 here represents, -2 is nothing but the first leg of option. -2 here represents 2 strike in the money option. I will be selling, and I'll be buying 2 strike option. I'll be buying it over here. Here also, split orders are possible, means larger orders also you can execute. Tomorrow, if you are planning to execute larger orders, then readily Algomojo supports those features. So everything is all about a configuration over here. So learning how to configure it, and which strike price that you want to deal with that, which exchange that you want to deal with that, what is going to be your underlying symbol. Automatically, the strike selection will be done at the AmiBroker side itself. That's totally possible. All right. Samir Parikh is asking, we have selected 5 stocks with button trading. So do we get different buttons for 5 stocks, or once buy button is pressed, it will execute for all? See, Samir Parikh, it's all about how you want to execute. With one click of a button you want to execute, we have to write in a separate way. We have to write a separate module for that. Or 5 different stock, you want to have 5 different buttons. That also we can go and build it. So it's very simple thing only, not a complex task. You can also send a mail to support@algomojo.com. Our development team will be getting in touch with you if you have any customized requirement. So Ramkumar is asking, key and secret key is generated by Algomojo or by the broker? So the key and the secret key is generated by Algomojo itself, so not by the brokers, right? So brokers are nowhere they don't we don't use brokers API key or API secret key. Algomojo will be generating our own API key and API secret key. All right, anyways, so let me pass here. I'm sure you might get a fair idea about how to set up your own algorithmic trading desk. Maybe in the next session, we will go in depth and then we'll discuss more detailed fashion. We'll learn about some of the how to build a trading strategy right from the scratch. So next week, we'll talk about at a coding level, we go and talk about more in-depth concepts. See you in the next week. Thank you.